do. Oh yeah, that's me. That's me. Where am I getting my audio from, though? That is interesting. There we go. That's where I was getting my audio from. All right, let's do the usual before stream stuff. Do 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 do. We will be just one moment as we finish getting set up. Come see us at YouTube. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. We need to go copy some files and see if we can get the robot working. Live. Okay, we are going to, let's see which one. 3D, Uni, VRM test. It's funny how my robot control software is still called Test Project. All right, where is our Rusty control script? Rusty joint. There we go. Rusty joint. Oops. Oh, well. Send that over to the USB. Pop out that USB. My mic on? Yeah, my mic's on. All right. One moment. Drift around. Oh man, I gotta finish setting everything up here, don't I? There we go. Where's that one go? This, go with this. Yeah, we might not have a robot today. We might not have. Get that one going. Move the camera back over. We're gonna try. So we'll just be just a minute here. Or 5. Maybe just 5. Mr. Rusty is currently missing his head. He's lost his head. Sadly, he won't have all of the upgrades because I'm 90% done with one. 90%, so close. So close. All right, we got this one. We are going to need this little piece. I should really have my avatar drift back to center. Drift back to center when he loses tracking. I swear that I had that set up. Apparently I do not. I do not. Okay, you. Oh, no. That's. Yeah. This is certainly a tricky piece here. I don't know if I did this last time. Just enjoy the music for just a minute, as we all filter in anyway. No? Almost. Man, that was the prettiest one right there. Doing live brain surgery here. Ah. We will be with us momentarily. Funny enough, I'm not sure if you guys can even hear this. A lovely commentary from way over here. We reassemble the robot. Okay, step 1 complete. Maybe doing all this for naught. Maybe doing this all for naught. We'll see. We'll see. Red on top. Red on top. I think red is on top. You know you're getting old when you think, I should have my readers on for this. I should have reading glasses on. Okay. What time is it? No. Man, I was really hoping to have the robot on tonight. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Soon. Robot coming soon. So close. So close. I really shouldn't try having them in the middle of a code conversion. No. Not quite super safe for the robot. So yeah, his head's not going to fit on anyways. His head's not going to fit on anyways. This close, people. This hand tracking, this close. So we will carry on with FTL by itself. Turn that one off. Turn that off. Oh, is that what it did? Oh, that is what it did. Gross, gross. So Rusty's computer took a long time to update today because everything wanted to be reconnected. Unity Hub over on Rusty's. There we go. Now I have my ears in. Unity Hub over on Rusty's computer wanted to be reconnected, which needs to dial into the internet, of course. And Windows Update also wanted to run. And I haven't run Windows Update in a while, so I was like, you know, malware and all that kind of stuff. Let's run all the Windows Defender stuff. Well, it also downloaded the latest update to Windows 10. And now I have this ugly little Copilot icon down at the bottom of the taskbar. It should just be like, oh, Copilot has detected that this computer is too ancient. Will not install. Oh, welcome in, Nick. We almost. I'm back. Hand tracking, hand also mostly back. Never be faster than Rusty. You know, you can. Oh, how does that go? You can fight like a lion, you can run like a leopard, but you'll never be faster than Commander Shepard. I love that. I think that was my introduction to Miracle of Sound. Miracle of Sound is awesome, and I'd play some music on stream, but I'm sure it'd be DMCA'd. And I would want permission first anyways, because I respect them. I mean, I respect most artists, but definitely them. In fact, he has to deal with all sorts of stuff for people trying to claim his music or tell him that he didn't actually write and sing the music that he's written and sung. Especially one of the ones he did for, I don't know if it was directly for Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Is that what the Viking one was? But, but yeah, oh, they're like, oh, this guy's claiming to sing like, you know, appropriate the Viking culture or something like that. And he's like, hi, I'm from Denmark. Let me look up Miracle of Sound here. I just have to put them in the chat. Miracle of Sound. Valhalla Calling. Yes, that is what it was. Mass Effect. Commander Shepard, the music video. Only 5 million views? Only 5 million views? That's crazy. Ew, and an ad. I don't want to share ads. Sorry. There. It is a beautiful video. I think he came up with this before... Yeah, before Mass Effect 3 came out. I think this was like his getting hyped for Mass Effect 3. And despite what everyone says, I did enjoy Mass Effect 3. Oh, you do find it funny when people say you can't have X or you don't know what X was because of cultural appropriation. Only for them to say, hi, this is my heritage. Yes, exactly. Now, the Commander Shepard song, oh, I guess Chad is up here. The Commander Shepard song is definitely not, definitely not cultural appropriation. But that is one thing I do miss about not using TikTok anymore, is I miss Miracle of Sound's TikToks. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, I'm going to shut down Rusty's computer because we're sadly just a little short of having the Rusty. Good upgrades. But as I was trying to piece them back together just now, like, oh, yeah, some of the updates I did, they're going to get in the way of they're going to get in the way of things. So he'd be like half put together anyways. But then the next stepper, the neck motor is working. A couple other little tweaks and something special. So I'll probably not be able to resist putting something on the Discord or the socials this weekend. You know, I haven't used this particular model in a hot minute. And it must be just a little bit taller than the other one. I'm going to switch models here. Or it could be because I don't have all the tracking on. Oh. No, we're just this much shorter because I moved my center, moved like my center of balance or whatever you want to call it. There we go. Okay. Oh no, you gotta wait for Monday. Oh, that's right, because wait for Monday. They wouldn't do it tomorrow? New PC though, super exciting. Oh, I had to post my going live in the Discord. They won't do it tomorrow. Well, that stinks. Because the weekend would be, you know, the best time to set it up and play with it, of course. Self-promo. There we go. Okay, now we're going to get started. Ooh, you got a 5070. Sweet. Sweet. Now, did they do... I didn't pay attention to this generation because I'll probably wait to the 6000 series, assuming NVIDIA is still around. But how are they doing with all that? Is like, did all the I know they're, even without the AI upscaling and DLSS, the frame fill in, which is really fascinating. I know that even without that stuff is still like a good 8 or 10% leap, which still means something, I think. And still a leap over the previous generation. Yeah, I have the 4070 Ti, which, since I boosted my main screen up to 2K from 1080p, it still handles everything just fine. Most of the games I play use barely any resources. And my streaming environment is all low poly. So I'm not pushing the 4K, 8K textures and all sorts of fun effects. My effects don't use as much resources as one might think. I gotta move you guys up a little bit. Where's my overlay? Oops. Come on. Yeah. Should we put you over the people, or should we put you over the... Maybe over here today. There. Gotta rearrange stuff just a little bit. Just a little bit. Where's my little chat back? There it is. Ta-da! Just rearranging things a little bit. Actually, I could put you guys all the way in the corner because we're not using Winamp. Chat back to the chat back. And whoa, that's not the right one. Where are you? Who are you? There we go. That's a little better. Something in here is unlocked and it's messing with everything else. There we go. Yeah, but excited to see what you're gonna do with the environment. You'll have to keep me in the loop. Let's see. Where were we? I think we had just popped into a new A new land. Sector 6. So we're going to finish it tonight. Hopefully we don't make silly mistakes again. Hopefully. What do we got? We could use a little bit more drone. A lot more engines. Our engines are pretty terrible. For this far in the game anyways. And we could probably use a couple more of these. I hope to get more systems. More systems. You do have plans. Are you going to stick with the... That was loud. Are you going to stick with Unity or you hopping over to Unreal? That over there. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. Okay, let's go check out this store. The one place that does not have cloaking. We have to save our money. We have to make sure we have at least, I think it's 150. I think it's 150 to get cloaking. And I wouldn't mind a teleporter. Would not mind a teleporter at all. What do we got here? Shield charge. Stealth weapons. Nice and nice, but what do we got? Oh, we just have one of them. But yes, we are definitely still saving up. We'll do a little bit of that. And let's hold out for another store. Okay, you think Unreal because you're learning it and you immediately ask 3 people. This is true. This is very true. Ooh, we got a repair drone in case we need it. And it was free. Free is definitely the right price. I have to make this, just make you guys just a little bit larger over here. There we go. Now we can kind of read you guys. We can kind of read you guys. Chat back. Select color. More alpha? There we go. Yeah, no, Unreal definitely has its perks. Hey, there's another store. All right. Unreal definitely has its perks, and I do want to dip my toes in it at some point. A Federation encrypted signal is being broadcast from a nearby planet. I have lots of people. Let's send an away team. Secret Federation outpost, but appears the rebels have found it before you. The place is empty and faint bloodstains can be seen in the living quarters. You find the encrypted signal emitter and shut it off before leaving. Oh, well, that's interesting. I forgot something I have to do here. Hold on. Oh. I think one of the things I'm going to do this weekend, in addition to getting the robot fully armed and operational, not armed with arms, that surprise is a little bit further down the road. But I need to make my streaming setup a little bit easier. So I've noticed, especially lately, that I'm kind of jumping in with only a few minutes to spare. So I need to fix up a couple things here and make them just a little bit more optimized. So I can just pop in, ready to rock and roll. There we go. Better? Better. Okay, what are you at? You're at that. And some of that might be just setting up my stream overlay so it's more convenient. But definitely excited about the robot. I considered putting off some of the robot work until, some of the remaining robot work until another workshop stream. But at the same time, I just want to jump in. How is the music compared to my voice? I shouldn't need to readjust it because I didn't play with any settings, but there's always Windows updates. It's good? Awesome. I'm not too quiet, not too loud. Let's go spend some money. But yeah, speaking of the Unreal stuff, I did sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrades. Oh, I hear you there. Still. Oh, wait. Page 2? Nope. Nope. Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of this system repair drone. We have plenty of folks. And I would hate to run out of storage space. Oh, yes. I saw Mega Mocap had a video comparing the Mocapy trackers to his own system, the Mega Mocap VR, and that was pretty cool. He did say something, I think last time we rated, he did say something about him having an older version of his Mega Mocap software, software plugin project in Unity. So that could be fun to play with. Pirates. Be a hero, attack the pirate. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Okay, what do we got here? We got rockets and all sorts of stuff. Maybe having the defensive drone would have been a good one. Defense drone 2. Oh, not enough power. Not enough power. Oh, I could have gave the boarding drone a shot. Oh, why didn't I think of that? There's two. Oh. Maybe I will give the boarding drone a shot. Assuming he doesn't shoot it down. That's the thing, you can get shot down. Oh, we are not doing good. We are not doing good. Who's hurting? Who's hurting? Person in our oxygen zone. Come on, everybody. Hold it together. They don't even have a med bay. But yes, we're running without the extra tracking today. We're running without the extra tracking today because that that phone, or one of the phones, was going to be used for Rusty for his motion tracking. But he's currently holding his head down, taking a nap. I was cutting it too close, and then I remembered a few of the things that I need to do before he can be fully reassembled. So he's mostly there. Mostly. Besides, this will give me more time to add in what I think is missing from his 3D model that transfers the tracking. Because of how he's set up, and I transfer all the rotation data. I think for one of the new features is he doesn't have those blend shapes that I need to track. Ooh, the pirates are all dead, leaving their ship dead in space. You scrounge what you can from their ship before contacting its former prey. Because the boarding drone. All right, all right. Oh, but the pirate's victim quickly jumps away before you have a chance to speak to them. I mean, fair. Fair, I suppose. Okay, let's all go back. We have a ton of money and nothing to spend. Oh man, there's not a lot of ways to get to the exit in this. There's 2 chances to get to the exit. It's more power bars, doors, because I have a feeling we'll be facing invaders pretty soon. And we might stick it out with that for now. Because I really don't want to miss... well, okay, we'll do one more engine. I really don't want to miss cloaking. It is very much key. Very much key for the final battle. We can sell missiles. Oh, definitely. If you have extra military-grade explosive, we'll gladly pay you for them. I would love to. What are we selling for? 3 apiece. I mean, it's not great, but we're not really using them. And we've got 40. 40. So there we go. We got some money back. We got that. We got that. Let's go figure out what this is. If anything's even there. And another system repair drone. There were lots of them. I mean, it makes sense. This is the NG sector. In fact, I think it's the NG homeworlds. So they're bound to have extra droidos around, right? Boom. All right, now let's get out of here. But yes, new PC, always exciting. I need to make an upgrade to mine. Not RAM. Not RAM. Though I could use an extra storage, a storage drive, so I could use a little more memory, but hard drive memory. But I need more USB slots. When I have to unplug things to run other things. Now that was one of the things I was thinking about. I have the camera capture card. That's unplugged right now because I have something else. Maybe the VR headset is partially plugged into there. I'd have to look behind the... Yeah. I think that's what's unplugged. So I'm thinking instead of getting an external hub, which I could because I have one of those high bandwidth USB-C slots that has like, I don't know, 25 gigabits of bandwidth or whatever it is, whatever crazy thing. I have space inside. So I either put in a video capture card, one that plugs into the main board, the motherboard, or a USB expansion board. I think I can only fit one because the 4070 takes up 2 slots, like 2.5 slots or something like that. So I think I could only fit in one board, maybe two. One streaming PC, the other is capture PC. I am strongly leaning towards that. Let's go with civilian sector. I am strongly leaning towards that too, using one of my other PCs as the streaming PC. In which case, I would offload a couple of those USB slots to the other machine. So, I have a couple of older PCs. I'd like to use my one of my old work laptops that they let me have. That thing's a jet engine. It is so noisy that I think it would be caught by the microphone. I'd have to build I'd have to build a sound booth just for just for that. All right. Stores. No stores yet. But no, I'm strongly leaning towards a 2 PC setup. About 3 months ago, back in December, so it would have been because of the instability. I had stream crash a number of times because of my unoptimized experiments in Unity and sending the spout data back and forth between programs. But Unity 6 seems to be very stable for that. Okay, oh, they got a drone. They will most likely shoot down my drone. Okay, let's see. Let's have, we have a ship full of NG, don't we? We have 2 humans and the rest of them are all NG. I think I'm just realizing that now. Okay, let's go have some of them. Let's go have everyone gang up on them. Okay, I don't think we'd be able to use any of our drones either. So let's see, let's power down the ion blaster and just run full flak attack here. Let that charge up. Ooh. Open all the doors so we get a little bit more oxygen distribution. Ooh, we are running low on fuel. I just realized that. Perhaps we should have done something about that. All right, everybody back to stations. Okay, and let's just knock that out. They could. Oh, our boarding drone wouldn't do too well anyways. They have a defense drone themselves. I think we shot down their drone. We either shot down their landing drone or a missile. I'm not sure which one that was. That is very entertaining. That is very entertaining. Oh. Okay, they have lots of drones apparently. They have drones to spare. Drones for days. Okay, what do we got here again? Okay, everybody go gang up on this guy this time. Oh, except for you. You go elsewhere. Quickly go elsewhere. Okay, hey, we got some fuel. And the outpost gives us a little bit of fuel and a ton of money. We have so much money and nothing to spend it on. Nothing to spend it on. That is pretty ridiculous, really. He says this hoping that maybe... Nope, still no store. We're gonna wait till our health all comes back first, though. That seems, prudent. Prudent, yes. Sorry, this model doesn't have the, does not have the mug toggle. But does have better tracking, so I think I like using this version of the model more now, even though it doesn't have the headset and it doesn't have some of the it doesn't have some of the blend shapes, unfortunately. For instance, the color switch toggle, because this model is mostly fixed up, and it can do better eyes. See, I can squint now. See. And other stuff that got fixed up, like that one vertex that was weight painted somewhere from my neck to my thumb, of all things. It was very hard to track down, but it would show up as a little triangle every now and then right about here. Pretty amusing that way. A pretty amusing little mix-up. But this is... after I fix a couple more things with this model, this will be the one that will be imported into my main Unity project. And then the toggles, like the mug and the headset, those will be added in as equipped items to the Rusty model. So think of it like just like a game. You're equipping something. You're equipping a helmet. So essentially, it'll be a helmet. It'll be added to the hat slot, and the mug will be equipped. So I can toggle it on and off as I cycle through whatever I'm holding from my theoretical inventory. Now that theoretical inventory is more for my purposes, so it can cycle through whatever objects are attached to, in this case, the left hand. So fun stuff like that. That's exciting. I do have too many projects going at once, though. The robot's mostly assembled. The different Unity projects. video editing, so I get a little bit more rusty notice out there. Asteroid field again. Defense drone. Defense drone would be good for this. Turn and fight. He gets to avoid all that fun stuff. Does he have a drone? Unknown if drone. Let's hit your shields, and you have entirely too many weapons. I do not appreciate that many weapons. Or your cloaking. Rearrange some power here and go send this guy over. Hopefully he doesn't get hit by an asteroid. They do have a med bay, but still, that'll take some of their people out of commission. Maybe. Ooh, they've got a... Oh, and I'm shooting my own guy. That was not intelligent. Never mind. I was hitting my own guy with the with the stuff. Oops. I think we need to boost the power to our weapons next, since we have plenty of dollaroos for upgrades. And we are not doing so good here. We are not doing so good. Let's do that same trick again with another boarding drone. Hopefully he doesn't go right into the shields, per se. Engines, that'll work. That'll work. That'll hurt their evasion. How fastly they can maneuver through the asteroid field. Ideally, anyways. Oh, man. They are doing significantly better than we are. We might head out of here. We might head out of here. Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. There we go. Now we're doing some damage. Please don't kill us. We will give you everything we have. Okay. I need more of everything. Could really use a store, though. Could really use a store. Okay. Oh, and we're in danger, so we can't do upgrades to the ship. But anyways. Okay, a ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment available for sale. You know what? We need equipment. Yes, we have extensive stock. Come aboard and see our wares. See, the thing is, you never know. It could be a trap, or it could be legit. There's nothing signaling. There's like no special flavor text that says which one it is. Okay. A human in an exquisite suit meets you on board. Welcome to my ship. We specialize in drones of all kinds. Can I interest you in any? No. Well, yes, drone parts. Oh, a drone system upgrade for 20. Do we want drone pieces or a whole drone? This is a good deal. And this is also a good deal. Let's buy the drone upgrade. Get an extra bar of drone. A drone bar. And spend some dollars. Okay, we want more weapons. Absolutely. Yeah, we might as well go in. Oh, shoot. Undo. Thank goodness there's an undo button. That was very foolish of me. Okay. Yeah, it's very foolish of me. I almost spent all of our cloaking money. Because we are running out of... We're running out of star systems that we can spend money on. We really need a store. I don't remember if there's stores in the final area even. Blah, 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 blah. Attack the pirate. Okay, what do they got? Oh, they got intruders. One dude? One dude? Well, that's pretty gutsy. We've got like 50 NG that we can throw at him. You know what? I'm going to take that one dude and I'm going to send a dude your way. Just for fun. Because we have the power to do that now. Did we take care of their dude already? Looks like we did. Looks like we took care of their guy already. It looks like they don't want to fight. They are trying to escape. I mean, it's going to be hard without any crew, I suppose. They don't have any crew. This boarding drone is really carrying his weight here. Look at all that money. Look at all that monies. I forget, you do get a lot more if you can salvage their ship. You get a lot more scrap. That is something that I didn't remember until just now. I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. You've got a whole ship to just part out, basically, for scrap, as it says, or bottle caps, or dollaroos. So that's neat. Remember one time, I forget which, it was a ship that had a ton of weapons and a boarding crew. Probably a Mantis. Mantis are excellent combat folk. Dun 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 dun. Here, have more stuff. Stores. We're gonna hit up every one of these. Where was I? Oh yeah. So if you get rid of the whole crew, you just get tons of money by the end of your run, whether you're through a boarding parties or certain weapons that affect the crew more, like starving of oxygen or burning them out with the burn lasers and beam weapon. Beam weapons are fun. I don't have enough firepower to pop in a beam weapon. Teleporter. Ooh, we do love ourselves a teleporter. The ion intruder's lots of fun too. We could get a mantis. Mantis are so good at fighting. Let's get a teleporter. I don't think we can have any more. Oh wait, cloaking and a teleporter? Oh no. Oh wait, final slot. Yes. We got everything we ever wanted. Everything we ever wanted, folks. Well, maybe we need a little bit more help. And a Mantis. Your ship is full and cannot hold any more crew members. Can I sell a crew member? No? No? That's a bummer. Not that the selling crew members part, but that I can't have a fighty guy. All right, let's go about there. Maybe add in a couple more power blocks. Let's go with this distress signal and then see what's up. Refugee ship drifting in space. However, they got our pilot. Are you kidding me? They got our pilot. Do we have anybody else that can pilot? Because, man, that really cuts down on our everything right now. Well, Jones, you've been promoted to pilot. Yeah, well, I guess it didn't do too much to the evasion. Oh, and we can't go back and get that guy. Because it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. Oh, man. Let's see if we can get a little bit more money. So we can maybe pick up another guy. Oh boy, what do they have? They've got a shield drone and an anti-drone drone, so our drones are straight out. However, we have enough power for the ion blaster and the flak. Oh, they're rocking the drones, aren't they? There's their shields. I was having problem finding their shields. And we'll just try to take out the whole center of their ship. It seems fair. It seems fair. Oh no, somebody spam bot. Somebody tried spam botting. Power that down, power that up, and that means we can avoid their rockets. What is there? The hotkey is C for cookie. And that's good enough for me. Oh, they do have a super shield generator. Okay, that is what that was. That is a cool drone, the shield drone. Boom. Wow. Flat cannon does work. We could just have 2 flat cannons going if we really wanted. FTL charging. Come on, let's do something about that. Oh, come on. Come on. Fire, fire, fire. Oh well. There goes our chance to buy some more stuff, I suppose. Okay, la 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 stuff. Ooh, what is this? Half damage, low oxygen. Backup DNA. Which would be handy if we had the cloning bay. We have the other type of med bay. The kind I prefer. Well, pluses and minuses. Pluses and minuses. If you have boarding parties using the teleporter, then the backup DNA bank, hugely important. Detects the location of any life forms, even when sensors don't function. I thought that was a typo there for a hot second. Oh no, we can't afford him. We could have 2 ion blasters just absolutely destroying the shields. But I really like this setup right here, so... and we haven't been using the missiles at all. Replicate multiple warheads. Let's read this again. Normal damage 1. Maximum shots 3. So it doesn't require much juice, but it doesn't seem super great because it doesn't bypass shields. Or does it? Shield piercing 5. I guess it would. Let's get rid of Ion Blaster and might as well get rid of this. Yeah. And we'll pick up a crew member. One who does fighty. Where's Mr. Fighty? I want to call him Mr. Bitey. Save positions. Yeah, we have 1 fighter because we have tons of folk who are pretty much pacifists. You know what we should do? We should have one of these people be the pilot. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. There we go. So, not too bad. If we hadn't lost that one guy. Ooh. Let's see, you detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. Oh. Eh. We have 2 options. Because our sensors are boosted all the way up, we could access the data. Or we could beam directly onto the station, try to avoid detection. I like that one because maybe we'll come back with stuff. We do not come back with stuff. Okay. Well, that's not super useful, but... Okay, we're almost to the final sector. Gonna engage the rebel ship. Everybody's got anti-drone stuff. It's almost like they knew we were coming. Okay, other than that, they're pretty weak sauce here. I like firing more often. Then they seemed to run away last time. That was not cool. That was not super cool. Kind of looks like we hit them. What kind of drone is this? Oh, it's the beam drone. It's no trouble. No trouble unless our shields go down. Then we're SOL. We're very SOL then. So we just get to sit here. Talk about important things, as one of my little bots would say. As sit here so we can talk about important things. Quite the vocabulary on that one. There we go. Okay. And we just whittle them away. Too bad there's no fast forward button. I'm sure there's tons of mods. I have not looked into the modding community for this, but there is one that I saw because I hopped around in the FTL category earlier today, and I saw that a couple people have been playing recently. A couple people with quite the followings, and they're playing modded. There's this multiverse mod for FTL that adds just a ton of ships, like a ridiculous amount, and a whole bunch of just adding a lot more depth to the game to upgrade specific systems, more interactions with more interactions with other parties, like other ships, other species, and subplots and all sorts of stuff like that. It looked pretty interesting. I'm just diving back into FTL, after a decade, probably, well, maybe not a decade, but at least 5 years or so. Just kind of easing back into it just for fun. And we had a good time last time, so here we are. It's kind of a nice, chill go-to. We got a little bit of stuff. A chill, just go-to, especially when things aren't working quite right. Or long, stressful day. That was one of the things I was hoping to work on the robot, like during my lunch break or something, but today was a whirlwind at work. A whirlwind. Not a bad one, just a busy one. Oh, apparently we have one more sector? No, we haven't left this sector yet. We're gonna examine. You approach cautiously, but you detect no danger. It appears to have been a small rest stop that was abandoned a while ago. You take what few supplies you can find, because them rebel scum are right behind us anyways. And I'm sure there's a mod for making this more like Star Trek. I mean, it's already heavily influenced by Star Trek and Star Wars battles. Well, less Star Wars maybe, but like Battlestar Galactica, all of that. I'm sure there's mods for adding in all those very specific, very specific universes. That's probably part of the multiverse one too. I'm not sure. I might look into it though. Here we go, The Last Stand. I'm going to read the flavor text this time too. And pay attention to all my markers so I'm not in the wrong spot. Okay. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this, and who are you?" Your explanation is met. Oh, I explain, I guess. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. The rebel flagship. Ooh, we get repairs. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost? Your current outpost? Oh, your current outpost. Where we are. Not our ship's outpost, the one where we're at. Can provide some repairs and fuel, which we desperately needed. And other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." We do need that fuel. There we go. I was gonna say, the fuel? Por favor. Okay, so we got repair. We don't need. But we might need to go through there to get there. Go through there to get there? No, we in fact have to go this way. It's always a bummer on this final sector, because, like, look way in the corner, way over here. We are never going to get to these repair beacons, because for one thing, the ship is going this way. So we do have the things we need. Repair stations partially repair for free. But yeah, we got to go this way. But yeah, the good news, the excellent news, is that we have mostly what we need. Once you transmit your ship's signature, they leave you alone. Cool. Okay, so this is an embattled sector, which we don't need to go to, because I don't want to get hit. I really don't want any more damage. We did run into that problem last time quite a bit. Okay, what do we got? They're being harassed by rebel scouts. What did I just say? Okay, we're... We can always run. We got lots of engine. Okay, it could be worse. Could be worse. Oh, geez, that's a flat cannon. Is it the big one? It might be the big one even. Good thing, we can go. We can use our cloaking, which we should power up even more. Shields, take that out. They do not have a... they have a clone base. I'm not going to bother sending that drone. We'll send this drone. Oh, we do got some folk. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. First, let's get rid of these invaders. And then we'll send our own happy party. Yes, let's see what we can do here. Have to remember to hit the button at the right time when that flat cannon comes through, because it's the big one. And that would do a large chunk of damage. And here it comes. Hopefully they all miss us. They all miss us. Excellent. Okay, now we are going to send our own happy party over pretty soon. We're not doing good with We're not doing good with some of those things. Okay. Okay, happy party. You ready? You ready, party people? Oh, the cloaking is so worth it. Oh, and their clone bay is down. We might be able to... We can take the ship. We can take the ship. Let's keep the ion blaster going. But I'm going to call off the drone. Oh, or should I recall my dudes? I'm gonna call off the drone. Let's see if we can take the ship. We just lost our boarding party. Oh, we just lost our boarding party. That sucks. Okay. Oh, that is not good at all. That is not good at all. Oh man, if I could save scum, I would right now. Live on stream. Live on stream. That's terrible. Oh man. Well. Chat, close your eyes. Close your eyes, chat. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Carry on. Everything is fine. We're doing fine. Anyways, good thing we didn't lose anybody in that last battle. You arrive at the Federation base to find the bulk of their fleet skirmishing with rebel forces. You hang back near the far side of the moon to avoid the conflict. There's not much you can do to help in that battle, and your mission holds the key to turn the tide of the war. You prepare to face the flagship. Cheers. See, there we go. I freed them with money. I mean, they are free to roam about the ship and do whatever they want. For the Federation effort. Yeah. Because we're the good guys. So. We're just going to, what else can we upgrade? We have like 31. That is not enough to buy anything. See, we didn't really pick up any extra augmentations this round either. We got a lot. We had a ton of weapons throughout the whole thing. Not a lot for augmentations. Okay, are we ready to rock and roll? Might as well power those up. Those are full power. We're going to need these things. So we'll take this off and put this here so we don't forget. So we do not forget. And we might as well power that one up too, because we will absolutely need the cloaking. All right, here we go, here we go. This is it, the Federation flagship. No, the Rebel flagship even. If you are able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There is no turning back. So it would have been cool because we found the partial second Rebel flagship back a few sectors. It would have been cool if we could like bring part of that along or something. Or if a chunk of this one would be missing, or, you know, exploit a vulnerability. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. Okay. And it hits our med bay. Thank goodness. I mean, it'd be better if it hit like doors. Doors or something, but at least it didn't take out anything too impressive. Okay, we are gonna send one extra dude, even though they're not great at fighting. They're not great at fighting them. Okay. So we're gonna send you. Where's the missiles? Which one's missiles? This one. I do not care. Well, ooh, wait a second. Yes, because our cloaking might not always recharge in time. And speaking of cloaking... Yes. Okay. Okay, we are going to do that, and probably combat drone. Combat drone. Oop, not enough power for the combat drone. There. Although a boarding drone would have been fun, depending on where it lands. Okay, trash hat system. Nice thing about the boarding party is they can work when it's cloaked. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a bit. Okay, so you guys can come back. Get healed up. Ooh. Drone 1 is down, okay. Emma, you are shield. No, you're both shields. Emma, you can go take care of drones. Or the fire. Go take care of the fire before that spreads. Boarding party is... Let's get that taken care of before we get hacked again. And we got hacked again. And now our power's locked up there. That's a little unfortunate. We should theoretically be able to just bide our time, though. Theoretically. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking ion cannon would be a nice possibility. Ooh. Somebody wasn't paying enough attention. Somebody wasn't paying enough attention. There we go. Let's get our party back up to full, take some power out of there. There we go. Okay. Just in case it gets hacked again. Now, where were we? Still working on those shields. Still working on those shields. That's kind of rough. Combat drone is really not pulling his weight, is it? Okay, buddy. You, and... we need to knock out a few more of their systems before we can do some more damage. Boo. Boo. This may take a little bit longer than I intended. Because we're kind of just playing the slow version of it now, as we wait. I will eventually win. Well, I will eventually win. Okay, what are you? Your shields, what are you? Ekman. You are definitely shields. Okay, you get over here. We'll send over our next raiding party momentarily. Let's see. So the worst part about sending over boarding drones constantly is they could get trapped inside of one of these little rooms. And that is super annoying. I did it again. I did it again. I can't believe I... Oh, geez. I did it again. We lost 2 more crew members. And we lost 2 of them this time. I need to pay closer attention to how much health they have left. Yeah. We are not doing great. We are not doing great on this. Maybe they'll be back on the ship. Maybe we can retrieve them. Maybe. They were in an area that's still there when the ship comes back. Oh, here they go. Here they're coming back. They're on the way back. One more time. Here we go. Nope, they are definitely not on board. We lost our boarding party. However... Oh, geez. They have drones. Okay. How much power do we have? Well, we have no boarding party, so we don't have to worry about that. They will shoot down our... They will shoot down our dude. Oh, missiles and asteroids. You know, let's try it just for fun. Yep, they shot down my boarding drone. My anti-drone drone is definitely pulling its weight though, so that's nice. Okay, we are gonna have one of our dudes go over there. This is kind of dangerous. Let's see. 15-second cooldown. Can he make it in time? Can he make it in time? Oh, crud. Well, this might be the end, folks. But let's see. Let's see. We just lost a ton of stuff. Okay. Oh, and my anti-drone got hit. Yep, this might be the end, folks. This might be the end. Unless I can take out their missile launcher, essentially. Oh, that's not the missile launcher. This one's the missile launcher. I think El Nubnub is our last surviving original crew member. We are doing terrible this round. We're doing terrible this round. I keep forgetting to retrieve my boarding parties before the ship's destroyed. So we've lost 2 boarding parties. Errors on my part, that is for sure. One of them teleported away. I didn't realize I had I had ammunition flying towards the enemy ship. I'm like, okay, I will have just enough time to retrieve them. And then all my flat cannon shots hit and took out the ship. So I lost 2 boarding parties. We had a full crew complement before that. So we're not doing super great this this round, unfortunately. Ooh. Yeah, not super great at all. We are soon to be dead in the water, too. We do have 1 boarding party there right now, working on, unfortunately, the wrong weapon. Unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We have enough for... We do have enough for another... thing. Oh, hold on. What am I doing? Nope, we're toast. We're toast. Oh, not quite toast. Let's open all the doors. Spread the love of oxygen throughout the ship. Hopefully get rid of this while their drones are down. Okay, retrieve crew member. Oh, their drones are back up. Never mind. Okay, we have successfully retrieved our crew member before they teleport away again. That is one of the most important things we have learned. Maybe we can turn it around. Maybe. Just as you finally gain the upper hand, it finds a way to make an FTL jump. You've got to keep up the assault. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Let's boost the oxygen. And try to fix some of this ship. We're in a little bit of a rough spot right now. We have 5 hull. And they're going to be hitting us with like super duper lasers and BS like that. Let's make sure we're 100% first. And it's silly that there's no like repair stuff at the base that you can take advantage of. Try to, at least. Okay, we have max power. We can't put anything into anything, really. I mean, drones, I suppose. It'd be nice to not lose my drones. Alright. I put a safety into the drone. And everybody is happy and healthy. We will probably need to just move you right there for now. Our one... There we go. Our 1 combat NG. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed here. Cheers. If only I hadn't messed up my boarding parties. Ah, that would have been so much more convenient. Yeah, we're not following you. We're not following you. I'd say we're smarter than that, but I keep choking on the very end. Super weapon. All right. And the teleporter. So they're going to be sending over people, and we don't have much to fight with. We do have doors, though. So ideally, they teleport into places that we can lock the doors and cut off all their oxygen. So I'm going to send over our boarding party. Oh, and they brainwash one of our dudes. Okay. First of all, we can't... I don't think we can go through their super shields. Okay, so for now, we're going to send our lone attack dude over to the door control. Oh, that's interesting. They're trying to get through there. And ready to cloak. They got rid of our anti-drone drone. Look at that. Okay, that's cool. So because we didn't move, we stayed put in the same beacon, the same planet. Our anti-drone was still there. So that's neat. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Okay, we don't need anti-drones at the moment because they no longer have drones. Also a plus. We don't need double oxygen. Do we need a boarding party? We don't currently need a boarding party. What we do absolutely need, though, is to take down their super shields. So let's go do that. Yes, send more people. Oh, crap. They did take care of that door. Yes, send more people to have problems with oxygen. And weaken them up as much as possible. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. I do not like the sound of that. Especially since our shields are not great. Okay. Who is hurting? Where is that sound? This guy. Okay, and I believe we're done now. It was nice knowing all of you. It was nice knowing all of you. And that's a wrap. That'll be a wrap right here. Let's see if we can send over a boarding drone just for fun. Oh, wait. Maybe? We did take out most of their crew. Ooh, hold on. No, except that mind control guy keeps messing with us. Oh, now we're mind controlled in sickbay. I guess. This one will be a tough one. We should... Wow. We should try and see if we can make it through this, because that'd be quite the feat. And here we go. Bye. Spoke too soon. Well, that was a run. A critical failure on my part would definitely be failing to retrieve my boarding crews. This is one of the problems with not playing for years and years and years. I don't think we really had... Yeah, we probably had boarding crews, the teleporter, I should say. Probably had the teleporter the last time we played, like a month or so ago. A month or two? We did unlock something, though. We got a new high score, so, you know, there's that, too. We unlocked the Osprey. The, what is this again? Where's the flavor text? Where's... Does it not have flavor text? Oh, I thought it had flavor text of, Here we go. The ship features the latest in Federation technology, an advanced beam weapon that pierces through shields. All right. I do like that beam weapon. It's pretty awesome. And it pierces through the shields, so... we did not... Oh, destroy an enemy ship using only drones. We probably should have tried that. 3 drones functioning at the same time. See, to get that achievement, what you do is you have like 1-star drones, 1-power drones. You get like a couple of things just to get the achievement. So I might do that. Let's see if I remember these from memory. Oh, they say right on them. I was like, let's see if we remember their shapes. It's like, oh, it says right there. Zoltans, the stealth cruiser, defeat the flagship with any layout of the rock cruiser, which would be this one. Prove yourself to the Rockmen to earn this powerful cruiser. Oh, okay, so you can unlock it. Oh, okay. Learn from the Zoltan that sometimes diplomacy works. So there's a way to unlock it, and then there's a secondary way to unlock it. So there's a story-based. Yeah. So there's a story-based way to unlock it. Like, for instance, this one, I think you just have to get to like the 5th sector or the final sector to unlock the second ship, which we just played as. This one, we did that special mission. That special mission, which randomly shows up. Let's see. Oh, it says right there. See, I'm trying to remember these things remember them from memory. But it says right there, the victory condition. Defeat the flagship with any layout of the Federation cruiser to unlock the Zoltan cruiser. This is probably the same thing. Yeah, to unlock the Mantis cruiser. However, okay, so that's the easy way. That's the alt unlock. So that's the bottom option here. The top one, there are special conditions, like little story things, like this one, the famous Mantis thief. Kazak Plethkilik, we'll go with, owns the ship. You'll have to convince him to help you. So you do a mission for him and win his trust, or a series of missions. There's a story-based way to do it, and then there's the, beat it with the previous cruiser. This one, there's like a Zoltan Elder or Enclave or something that pops up. Let's see, the Slug Cruiser. You have to go discover it. Prove yourself to the Rockmen to earn this powerful cruiser. I don't remember what that mission was. And the Stealth. You'll need to help them, but they only trust their own kind. Which maybe means an NG cruiser, or maybe you have to have people. NG peoples. Yeah, neat. And I don't have anything unlocked. Oh, and then the other ones. Entice the Lanius with a valuable fleet. Unlock 4 ships in addition to the Kestrel cruiser. Don't you start with the Kestrel? Oh, 4 ships and the starting one. That makes sense. Ooh, the crystal one. This one was interesting. I think we almost got this one. Travel to a lost sector of the galaxy to find this powerful vessel. I think we almost... I think we almost got this one, or we almost unlocked a crystal crew member with a stasis pod that we picked up on the first playthrough, back. How do we get out of here? I'd like to play with this, but we're robot people. And I gotta stick with my robot people. And I want to unlock the other ones. Destroy an NG ship with only drones, or have 3 drones functioning at the same time. We definitely could have had that going. Man. I think we'll play for another little bit yet, and then maybe call it an early night. Because it was an early morning. So maybe we'll call it an early night. Notch. Nice. I wonder if Notch donated to the game, or if it was just a tribute to the creator of Minecraft. Tack, who I will probably always call Tech. And Liu Jun. Humans are common and uninteresting. Rude. Let's unlock another ship. Complete 2 for layout B. So destroy an enemy ship using only drones, or have 3 drones functioning at the same time. You know, that's probably a twofer. That could probably be a 2 for 1. Uh, you can change the font size. Let's see how far I can get in the next 20 minutes or so. Haha, I knew someone would fall for our dastardly trap. I mean, we could still get the unlocks for the other ships through the story. We could. Oh, and they can do nothing to us, can they? Yep, they can do absolutely nothing to us. But they have shields. So that means we can't destroy him with just the combat drone. We'd have to have like 2 combat drones. Unless we have very lucky hits on his shields. That'd be the only way to do it. Here's where the fast forward button would come in handy. Not bad for our first match of the mission. All right, how are we gonna get through here? Should we go this way? We're gonna fly casual. Fly casual. Yay! Charge the weapons. Let's. Yeah, I think we need at least two drones before we can do any of this stuff. Before we can get those achievements. Let's go for all drones. Just rock'em sock'em drones. Ion Pulse Eminent. Oh, that would be one way to bam. That would be one way to defeat the ship with only drones. Oh, I could have did that this round. That'd have been interesting. Okay, but enough of that. We need some, yeah, we might not be doing so good here either. At least I'm not losing boarding parties. At least we're not losing boarding parties. Okay, let's see. You go here, my friend. Let's see. Notch is on the... Where are you? You're on the shields. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Send the crew to help. Giant alien spiders are no joke. Sure. Hey, we won! We beat this one! Your crew slowly creeps up on a cluster of the creatures from behind. Without warning, the giant arachnids turn in charge. However, your team stays in control, and before long, you've beaten them back. Normally, I lose people on this one. Even if I have very, very beefy mantis warriors. Hey, we got some stuff out of it. Let's throw a couple points into something. Maybe a power bar and an engine. We did keep it in too easy based on our hideous performance. Nope, nothing. But yes, so this weekend, yes, let's respond. We got a quest mark on the map, but we don't have much for weaponry. Maybe. Anyways, I hope this weekend to have a little bit more time. Put the robot back together. I look over at him. He's over that way. That way. Yeah, he's 90% together, but I will have time to finish the upgrades. The lovely upgrades that we've all been waiting for. eyebrows. Yeah, one of the eyebrows is just about done. I just have to grind away at the screws that are holding the eyebrow mount on, because currently the screws are just a little too long and they'll scrape against the main part of Rusty's frame. But yes, eyebrows. I figured out how to get more expressions with just one servo on each eyebrow. It's very exciting. There you go, special preview. Oh, hey, look, cloaking. Wouldn't that be nice? You know, hacking would be really nice if it didn't require drone parts. That'd be really nice. Okay, we have tons of fuel. And, well, he didn't have much for us. Okay, let's see if we can get this quest marker. I don't think we'll be fit to take care of it. I think we just don't have the weaponry, and it might tell us so. I can't believe that cheap bastard sent someone after us. I thought we would freeze to death. If you help us complete the delivery, we'll share in the reward and join your crew. Yes. And then I will beam you aboard an enemy ship and leave you there. Hello, Thomas. Or Tomas. Yes, posture check. Oh, we're just chilling, you know, resting back in our chair a little bit. So now I have to remember where my hands are when I'm doing this whole VTubing thing, because I moved the phone from its position over here, where I was getting kind of sideways amount of tracking, to directly in front of me again. So now it's better. I don't lose tracking when I turn my head completely to the side, but it is, I need to make a little more permanent mount for it, so it does not get blocked when I wave my hands in front of my face all the time. Other than that, my posture is okay. Okay, so we got a crew member. We'll put him on weapons for now. And then maybe the delivery's on the next map. Hopefully. Pirates, you say? To shreds, you say? Well, lucky for us, defense drones don't attack our drones. An asteroid field. An asteroid field would also be a way for our combat drone, our single combat drone, to take out an entire enemy ship to get the achievement. That would be a good way to do it. The ion pulse might have worked. Hey, hull points repaired. Nice, nice. Trying to think of ways to cheese the achievement a little bit. Or no, strategize the achievement. Or we can just wait until we get more drones in our drone slots. I think one of the designs is very heavily based on drones. I think you even start off with a repair drone and like one crew member or something ridiculous like that. I think, yeah, one of the NG ships has like 2 weapon slots and then 4 drone slots. Yay, stuff. Let's get out of here. Explore the asteroid field and get damaged. Nothing of interest. Let's go with rebel controlled. I don't feel like fighting any Zoltan at the moment. Zoltan. This sector was bustling with activity just a few years ago. Now more than half of the jump beacons have been destroyed. Many settlements have been abandoned and the rebels patrol constantly. These rebels aren't very good for people being around. Like what's What's their draw? You know, what is the perk of this rebellion? What are they good for? Okay, there's our quest beacon. We could probably reach it. I think we can reach it. If we don't be lollygagging around. Can we secure their cargo by force? Oh, maybe not. We don't have our lovely dual flak cannons here this time around. We don't need that one. There we go. Come on, their engines are knocked offline. There we go. That's fair. Ooh, the Hermes missile. What does that one do? Normal damage 3. Shield piercing 5. So it'll go through the shields. Nice. Oh, you know that swarm missile might have done good because it only did 1 damage, but you wait for it to charge up. The last playthrough. I liked our flat cannons. I really liked our flat cannons. Okay. Yeah, we have some money. Let's buy some more stuff. We could have people. We could have Jorlak. Johnny Maloney. I don't know. He doesn't seem uninteresting with a name like Johnny Maloney. Or Ohm. I'm sure the names are random, but Ohm would be the perfect name for a Zoltan because they're energy-based people. All right, what else we got? Ooh. This one's huge. This one is also very nice. Missile-based weapons have the 50% chance of not using a missile. That is huge. I do prefer, of all these things, the drone recovery arm. Though we didn't really run out of drones. We are also on easy mode. So it's being a little more generous, I'm sure. Weapon pre-igniter is pretty huge, though. Like, the weapons are just ready to go. And that is why it is super expensive when we can't afford it. Explosive replicator. We probably won't be using that so much. Scrap recovery arm will definitely pay for itself, though. So should we get an anti-personnel drone or anti-drone drone? I don't know. Last time they were just giving drones away, so let's just do that. Let's just do that for now. I will not sell drones. Yeah, that pre-igniter would be nice because then we just bash right into our quest here. You find the station that had ordered your cargo. You drop it off and they respond, ignoring the fact that this is days late. We really appreciate that you delivered our materials. We realize how dangerous this sector is these days. Take this as payment. Combat Drone Mark 1. We now have 2 combat drones. Achievement, here we come. I just need to stick a little bit more power to the drones. And another drone slot. What else do we got? What else we got? There we go. Okay, so theoretically, we could get that achievement. If we fight somebody that's not that powerful. In an asteroid field, here we go, folks. Here we go. As long as hacking doesn't hit our drones. As long as hacking doesn't hit our drones, he says. All right, let's wait for that to charge up. We had nothing better to do. We might have to jump out of here, in fact, because this laser will do, this beam weapon will do a number on us the instant our shields are down. Unless we do that. Could have got that achievement. I shake my fist in the sky. Shake my fist in the sky. All right. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes left or so. You think we can go one more time and try to get that? Let's see if we can find some person we can use our 2 combat drones on. This might do it. No hacking this time. To hit our 1 vulnerable system. They're powering up their FTL. Let's see what we can do here. Well, don't need this. Stagger them just a little bit so they're not firing at the exact same time. There we go. And now we wait. And now we wait. And we might not get it this time. We might not get it because they'll probably end up flying away before we can do enough damage. Oh. Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Yes. Top corner. I hardly lifted a finger. Destroy a ship with just drones. And that we did. Their ship breaks apart and you are relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the bad guys. One trip, but that's no joke. One step away from disaster, but these guys don't realize I'm broke. I think that's how it goes. I should know. I've heard this song a billion times now. And let's exit this sector and call it a night. Agreed to the trade. We're trying to back. Improve our reactor if you get rid of like tons of good stuff. Sorry. Mantis homeworlds or civilian sector. We are squishy little robot people. We will go to the civilian sector. Bam. And we'll call it a night there. Awesome. We probably would have gotten this last run, the previous run, not this run. The previous run if I had remembered to retrieve my boarding parties before the ships get destroyed or fly off into the sunset. We lost 2 boarding parties that way. Boarding party and then replacement boarding party. Not the way to do things. Although we were this close. We could have maybe pulled it off. But they were just a little bit too rough for us. Well, this time or next time, let's go check out our new ship. Hangar. You know what? Yeah, we'll reboot here. Should we reboot? No, we won't. We have one more Chivo to get. We need 3 drones active at the same time. So we'll stick with this one for now until we get that achievement. Oh, save and quit does not go back to the main menu. Return to main menu goes back to main menu. So, on that lovely note, we'll be seeing this fine fella next week. He'll be looking a little different in more ways than one. We'll have the upgraded neck. We'll be having fancy little eyebrows. And you know what? Since I'm going to be working on his control models rigging, so the avatar that provides the rotational data for Rusty Robot's joints, That's how we get him to move all over the place. I'll be in there messing with his stuff anyways to get the eyebrows working. We'll have to do something with that antenna. That antenna's just sitting there with a servo motor ever since he was built. So like a year and a half, or about a year now. He's had a possibly working antenna, well, at least moving antenna, that lovely piece of cardboard attached to the side. So that's kind of funny. Let's see. We might just call it an early night. Let's see. You know what? I think we'll just call it an early night. I'll catch y'all later. And I'm going to catch me up on some sleep. See you next Monday if I don't see you somewhere else on the Twitch or the social medias later. Good night, all.